here since kindergarten. I still remember my first day of school, or at least one little part of it. I was brand new to CCS and knew absolutely nobody from here, whereas everybody else had been mostly going here since preschool. Although I really liked my teacher, Mrs. Owens, I was skeptical of my classmates. The morning had gone by and I hadn't really had any success making friends, but then recess came along. I had just walked out the door after putting on my outside shoes until I stopped and realized that I had nobody to play with. So, as a kid standing alone awkwardly with no friends, I did what any other kid standing alone awkwardly with no friends would have done, which is go find the other kid standing there awkwardly. Eventually, after searching, I found a group of 3 boys standing in a straight line saying absolutely nothing to each other. I thought to myself, perfect, this is my kind of crowd. Standing here were TJ Elty, Michael Lindgren, and Malachi Elmhorst. I decided to join them. After about a minute of silence and standing in a straight line of 4 now, I got up the courage to say something, but before I could, Micah, out of nowhere, yells, "Do it!" TJ proceeds to pull down his pants and run across the playground. As I'm watching, in complete shock, Malachi turns to me and says, "Hi, I'm Malachi. Do you want to go next?" After that, I never wanted to come back to school again. I'm glad I did it. I've seen this school change so much since I started coming here. From the teachers to the fine arts facility to the old sport court floor in here that a lot of the seniors probably still have marks from falling on. It has changed for the better. Some of my best memories throughout high school came from TAing for the younger classes. I've gotten the opportunity to TA for all different ages here from kindergarten to high school. And thinking about some of the younger classes I've helped, I was able to get to know a lot of students from the school. Back when I was in elementary school, I remember when we would have high schoolers come in and help in the classroom. Even though they were just your normal high school students, they almost seemed like superheroes. Let me tell you guys, not much has changed. Middle schoolers and high schoolers that will be back next year. A lot of younger kids look up to you, maybe even more than their teachers. I've had multiple times where one of the younger kids has come up to me and been so excited because one of the older kids gave them a high five earlier in the day. I would like to encourage all the students to maybe go out of your way in the coming years and be somebody that the younger kids can look up to. Set an example. A high five, wave, or hug goes a long way. Finally, I would not be standing up here today if it weren't for some amazing people in my life. First, I would like to thank every single teacher and staff member for all they have done for my class and I over the years. I would like to thank 2 teachers specifically. First, Mr. Nelson. Mr. Nelson, since I started high school, I've had you almost every day for class, and there was one point where I had you for 3 or 4 classes in a day. So I know you're probably sick of me by now, but you've taught me many important lessons in life and have always been there to encourage me. So thank you. Next, Mrs. Benson. Thank you for opening your room up to me whenever I needed it. I don't know how many hours you spent listening to my classmates and I complain about the most random things. You have also been there to encourage me and give me advice through high school. So thank you. Next, my class. Each and every one of you has made a big impact on my life, and I'm thankful for each of you and the time we got to spend together. Next, Brady. I couldn't really think of any specifics for you. Where are you? There you are. But thanks, I guess. Next, Mom and Dad. You guys have been there since the beginning, obviously. Your constant love and support through the years have meant so much. Whether it was coming to all my games or school events, no matter your schedule, or picking up food on the way home, you guys have truly been the best parents I could have asked for. Thank you. I would like to leave you all with a verse from Lamentations 3:22 and 23. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness.